Alright, Celebage. I'm having a bit of a nightmare today with my journey. Yesterday I had planned, I started talking about this in my last video, but I got sidetracked. Yesterday I went on I went on a journey like this. I was planning on doing some videos then as well, but my camera fucked up basically. It's supposed to turn when you're charging it on the computer. It's the light is supposed to turn. The green light's supposed to turn off when it's finished charging, but in this case, the green light just turned off because it decided it didn't want to charge in my computer. I didn't figure that out until I got to the mountain and tried to turn it on, and it was dead. There was no battery. So I was a bit pissed off. So I figured out what the problem was, and yesterday was really easy for directions because I was on a mountain road which was literally in one big like circle. So there was no no lefts or rights. It was just one big. I stayed on the same road. Had a fun time. But today, is the end? I'm guessing so. Left at the end. Yeah. Alright. Today there's lefts and rights and ups and downs, and it's just confusing me. I had a really... Yesterday the weather was... It started out... Today it's blue sky everywhere. I haven't seen a cloud. It's beautiful today. Yesterday it started kind of sunny and then deteriorated as the day went on, and then by the time I got to the mountain it was pretty cloudy and the view wasn't so great. I actually went to this place called Lion Head Mountain. I had no idea it was there. I parked my scooter and you walk up this. I'm so pissed off that my camera wasn't charged because it was such a good little trail. Like you park your scooter or your car or whatever at this place, and then there's like a little walk upwards, and it gets more and more intense as you go along. It's such anarchy in terms of safety. Walking along this path that goes up and up, it got worse and worse. In England, if there was a sort of touristy pathway around like a mountain, there's not really any mountains in England, but if there was, the pathway would be checked on a monthly basis for safety. None of that going on here. It's mental. It's just like the steps get like more and more like far apart, and eventually they give up making steps, and they just make you sort of use the roots of trees as steps, and then you start to use rocks as steps, like big massive like rocks, and then nice camera, bro. And then you get to this one bit where you're like, at first you're like, this is the end, and then there's this wooden thing on like the wall next to you, and then you realise that the wooden thing is a fucking ladder, and you're supposed to climb this goddamn ladder up this goddamn mountain. And I'm like, what? You're gonna be shitting me, I ain't climbing this ladder. And I did, because I'm a fucking boss. And it was pretty sweet, but like the ladder was not safe. It was like a wooden ladder. It's a lot safer than I'm making it sound, to be fair. It's like a wooden ladder, and there's a rope on either side, and it's quite thick, and it doesn't go up that, it's not that big, like, it doesn't go up too far, it's only maybe like 10 meters worth. And then there's a rope on either side, and I was like, okay, so it's not too bad. And then I got to the top of this one, there's more than one ladder. I got to the top of one of the ladders, and I looked at the rope, and it was whittling away. Not an exaggeration, it was whittling away. It looked like it was on the verge of breaking at any minute, and I'm so glad I realised that on the way down and changed rope. I decided to use the one on the other side, because if that fell, if that broke, and I was using it to fucking hell, that's crazy. If that broke and I was using it to put my whole weight on, I would have just fell. Had a bad accident, and there was no one else up there. Like, it's the sort of place you would imagine it to be really touristy, and it would be packed full of people, and you'd have to queue to climb up ladders and stuff. But I only saw 2 other people there the whole time. So the good thing about right now not having a job is that I can do all this touristy stuff during the week and just have shit to myself, like this whole place basically to myself. Me, 2 other people, and this little dog who wanted some food or something. I don't know what your fucking signs would say, bruh. I'm a white guy. I don't read your crazy hieroglyphics. So I'm just gonna click this way and hope for the best. Yeah. Anyway, peace out.